Yo, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a while lately. I've been busy, but we got another Sunny V video. TikToker arrested for pretending to be having cancer.
With cancer raised 37,000 but was given a she was
She raised
diagnosed with cancer
37K.
raised 37,000 but was given a heavy sentence as the
Damn,
cancer never
she really
existed.
scammed
Born
people,
March
bro.
2003, her name is Madison Russo, and she was a University of Iowa student when she began feeling, quote, just a little bit off. She experienced sporadic fevers, some bloody stools and random nosebleeds, leading to a checkup with her university doctor. On the 10th of February 2022, at the age of only 19, Maddie was given a diagnosis she never could have predicted.
I got the call from my oncologist and they found a mass on my pancreas and I had stage 2 pancreatic cancer at just 19 years
Stage
old.
2.
Out of 25 different cancers,
25. So, so these are like the chances. Wait, oh, these are chances for man. All people, blah, blah, blah. Man, man has highest chance of. Then these are the different types of cancers. Pancreatitis is the lowest rate of survival. I did not know that. I thought it was brain cancer. So brain is second, then liver, lungs, stomach. Damn. The ovaries. Oh, that's female. Damn.
pancreatic has the lowest chance of survival.
The 5-year outlook of survival is a slim 11%.
However, this initial
11%
announcement video was
survival.
already somewhat suspicious. She kept on looking to the left like she was reading off a script. Somewhat
She is.
suspicious.
Look, she's talking and she keeps looking to the. Yeah, she's definitely reading something.
On looking to the left like she was reading off a script, which would be a pretty strange approach to talking about a life experience. It's her looking at her script for me. Perhaps she wrote it out to keep her words concise, but also how she was diagnosed didn't sound right.
You don't just have an oncologist. It takes weeks, months. You have to find one that specializes in the kind of cancer you have.
These red flags were
I don't know what any colleges is, but yeah, I assume like if you do have that type of cancer, you do have to like there's like a limited amount of people who actually specialize in that particular cancer that you have been diagnosed, which does take weeks or months because it takes weeks and months to actually find like the right one for you.
clearly
So it's kind of like off the like instantly she had one.
overlooked, as Maddie was featured by her local news, in which she'd stand by her original story. My
She was
phone
in
rang
her
and it said
news too?
Iowa City Oncology. I stepped out of the classroom and took the call. They told me they had found a mass on
What
my
does Iowa
pancreas
gotta?
and that I had stage
What does
2
Iowa? What does her university got to say about this? Like, did they not fact check her before she scammed people? She scammed people 37K.
pancreatic cancer. I was terrified and I definitely still am. I was in shock. I didn't think it could be true. I'm so young and I wondered how this could happen. I went through all the emotions and I was pretty numb. I remember hanging up the phone and I was a mess. I was literally bawling.
You know what else is messing my hair? I dead ass need a cut. My barber's ghosting me.
But somehow I ended up getting the courage to wipe away my tears and went back into class, which now when I think about it was pretty crazy. You never want to get cancer, and if you do get diagnosed, you can't choose where you get it. Of all the ones, why does it have to
Yeah,
be
you-
this one?
don't you?
Again implying to everyone that she'd been given the worst cancer possible. To make matters worse, surgery was not an option as my tumor is on the tail of my pancreas, and it's very deep rooted. Doctors said that if they went in,
Wait, I'm gonna be honest. I do not know where this is at. Where is the pancreas? Pancreas. Autonomy. Where even is it? Oh, it's like above your gut. I think that's what it looks like.
she was diagnosed with cancer. Ones, why does it have to be this one? It matters worse, surgery rooted. Doctors said that if they went in, the surgery would do more harm. There was more risk than reward, and as a result, she'd instead be doing 15 rounds of oral chemotherapy, along with 90 rounds of radiation.
Damn. Yo, bro. I seen like people who had cancer, like when they go to chemotherapy, bro, like it's not fun. Like it makes them feel so weak and nauseous, and like yeah, sucks.
Document the journey as a way to help her cope, trying to act as an example that she could maintain looks and lifestyle. She'd write round 14 of chemo ended last Friday, and by Sunday night,
Oh, she had to do 15 rounds of chemo.
I decided to throw on my running shoes and see where they took me. Well, they took me 6 miles. I'm thinking the bags of blood I received earlier in the week fueled this one and made me speedy, although to a person with leukemia named Anatawa, this was again very strange. She wrote, when I saw Maddie's post about her going for a run, she looked pretty. She had all her hair and was strong enough to go running, a run I was missing since my diagnosis. So there I was sitting on the couch, looking at that post and asking myself, what was I doing wrong? Why was I bald, weak, and couldn't even think about walking, let alone
Cause she doesn't have like the other person doesn't have it like you do, like you know what I mean. Like she's faking her cancer, obviously because of the title of the video. But yeah, I know going through chemo, like you do not have energy. Like I mean, that's what I heard of, and I've done obviously I've done research for school before on it, and I've learned in school like it makes you weak. Obviously you get bald and you can't really like do the stuff they used to because you don't really have that energy. But yeah, shout out to the people, bro. We're going through it. Hope you all go through it strong.
what was I doing wrong? Why was I bald, weak,
But then it
and
sucks,
couldn't
bro,
even
because there's people like this who
missing
are actually like faking it. Like
made
there's
me
people who
nervous.
actually
I'm
have
thinking
it,
throw on
and
my
there's people
running
like
to
there's
act
people
as
like
an
this faking
example
it.
that she could
Like she's
maintain
faking it and she's making it seem
this
like
one and made
it
me
is
speedy.
light work.
All her hair. I was
Sorry for
sitting on the
skipping.
couch, looking at that post and asking myself, what was I doing wrong? Why was I bald, weak, and couldn't even think about walking, let alone running? Walking to the car to get to the hospital was a challenge. I was thinking I did something wrong, or maybe that I was not strong enough, passively implying Maddie's appearance was also highly suspicious. People began to ask, how do you have chemo and keep all that beautiful hair? To which she'd post the following video.
How I am keeping my hair during treatment with chemo and radiation. My mom found this. It's
Bro, now she's like sponsored, like she's literally gonna name some random ass product that doesn't even work, and people are gonna spend their money on that product. Like she's literally a
biotin
scam.
with collagen and keratin.
Maddie claimed that she'd kept her hair by using vitamin supplements, but with comments like, I guess the biotin is stronger than the chemo, she'd
That's literally cap, bro. The biotin is not stronger than chemo.
claim stating it did fall out sometimes.
I was like brushing my hair and a few like pieces were like coming out as I was brushing my hair.
She'd post this photo to show she wasn't lying, but it was
That looks like hair that had just been cut. That looks like hair that had just been cut.
pretty damn obvious these were
Yeah, they're literally. Bro, this is like a terrible scammer. Like she's actually dumb. Like she's going into deep into it, and that's why how she got figured out because she's going way too deep doing dumb stuff like this. Like this obviously looks like hair that's been cut.
from a haircut. Additionally, Maddie was super tanned in every single photo, which again was weird as they don't let you tan or use self-tanners during chemo. Her response, get this, was that the radiation treatment was keeping her golden brown. Maybe this radiation was also recharging her energy, as Maddie gave talks at St. Ambrose University,
She was giving speeches.
the SAU Generosity Night, and for the National Pancreas Foundation. In the process,
Bro. Bro, she's a terrible human being. How are you a human being doing this? Like you're legit faking having something that people are actually going through, and you're profiting off it, and you're going to speeches. Like even the foundation
SAU
too.
Generosity Night, and for the National Pancreas Foundation.
What?
In the process, she'd appear on podcasts.
Did no one fact
How
check
would you
her?
define the term pancreatic cancer?
The first word that comes to mind is just ugly.
Before announcing she'd gotten a second type of cancer. It is with heartbreak and shock that I share the news that my cancer has spread to my blood and is acute lymphoblastic leukemia on top of my original diagnosis of pancreatic cancer. She'd therefore update her GoFundMe, writing, Maddie's cancer has been progressively getting worse and has spread all over her body, including throughout her blood and also on her spine. She's tried everything and given it her all. Chemo, radiation, and other methods have no longer helped. As a result, donations flooded in, totaling $37,800.
Damn.
Maddie's close family friend Peggy Ohl, whose husband died of pancreatic cancer, also sent Maddie a whole package of support materials, including $500.
Bro, how you do? Bro, Maddie, what are you doing? Like, you're a terrible human being. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, the thing is, she's going way too far, making like I don't know what her end goal was, cause like, is she magically just gonna tweet out that she's just cured of everything, like magic? Like, what was the end goal on this? Fuck, bro, that's crazy. And to accept it
To
too.
keep the money rolling in, Maddie befriended a fellow cancer patient named Charlie, who passed away in October 22, leading Maddie to make the following post. This just absolutely breaks my heart. Charlie and I would text each other daily, talking about all the ups and downs of both our battles with cancer,
Bro,
and she was seriously just a sweet, genuine soul. We were the same age, lived within minutes of each other, and could relate to each other 100%. Sadly, it seemed Maddie's cancer was also getting worse, as she'd post a compilation showing everything she'd been through. Included were photos of her in hospital, although it would be through these that Maddie was finally exposed. TikToker Scrub Hacks, who worked inside a hospital, noticed Maddie's medical equipment was installed incorrectly.
What is going on with that chest port? I am not a chemo nurse, but this doesn't look like a port to me. The dressing is really screwed up with her feeding tube that's not primed. Let's go closer to her nose. Is that the end of the feeding tube?
One comment clarified, chemo nurse here and that ain't a port, again confirmed by a medical doctor.
You can see that the actual positioning of the port per se is not accurate. Also, the way that it's secured, the type of tape that's used, is not the same clinical tape that we would use in the hospital.
Compare Maddie's port to that of Anna Tower, and the difference is almost comical.
And I don't know if you've ever seen a cancer port. They're not usually this sloppy.
But the equipment problems didn't end there.
There's nothing in that bag. This would be where the nutrition would be. And if she was actually being fed via feeding tube, this tube would be full of this white liquid. There's nothing in that, so she would just be pumping air into her stomach.
Other photos featured the same inaccuracies.
Here's another one. No substances in the tubing, and her port is still messy. Also, do you see that right there? That little purple spot? Yeah, that's supposed to be down in her stomach.
All of which were taken not inside a hospital,
Damn.
but instead her own apartment. Every other
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. She bought all that equipment and she didn't even place it in right. She didn't even do her research, bro. The whole internet, internet, bro. This is the one time internet actually be tough, when they actually expose like scumbags like this.
The photo was simply
That's like the
found
only
on
time the internet
Google.
actually
This
is good.
is a picture she posted. That is a European outlet. This picture is from Google.
Except for some other extremely shameful posts.
This picture alone should put her in jail. She took this picture, drained from chemo era. This was on her TikTok. Somebody reverse image searched it and found an actual person with cancer. She literally stole this photo.
Maddie took photos
That's
of
not even her.
Person with cancer. She literally stole this photo.
Maddie took photos
An actual person with
and posted them to her TikTok as if they were her own. Well, as a result, police received a report that Russo had taken money and donations from more than 439 donors, leading
Damn.
to a warrant to search the Bettendorf apartment of Madison Marie Russo. There, police found a brown paper bag with medical supplies, an IV pole with a feeding pump filled with cotton balls, 2 boxes of transparent dressing and a wig, plus a brand new 2023 Kia Sportage purchased with her GoFundMe money.
You use your money to buy a Kia.
Police then searched
A Kia. You deserve to go to jail. Who drives a Kia?
Maddie's medical record.
No offense to people who actually, nah, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Kias. Like, at least buy like a nice Lexus or something, or like I don't know, finance a BMW. Nah, that's way too much actually. No, finance a Mustang. She could have got a 5.0 instead.
Taken from Genesis
Should've
Trinity,
fired
which showed that
5.0.
although Russo was a patient, she was never treated for any cancers or tumors. Police therefore froze her bank account, and Maddie was arrested. 6 months later, Maddie appeared in court, making the wild claim that she had a broken family, and faking cancer was her strategy to bring them back together.
No, She's just dumb. She's actually dumb because she kept doing more and more and more and more. She probably wouldn't have got caught if she didn't do the most. Like if she just ghosted the internet and took the money, she wouldn't have got caught. But she's so stupid, and now she's blaming it on her family and stuff. Like what?
I didn't do this for money or greed.
And she's only acting like this because she got caught. Like if she didn't never got caught, she would have been happily continue taking people's money.
I didn't do this for attention. I did this in an attempt to try and get my family back together.
No, you did it in an attempt to get a bank because you weren't trying to work that 9 to 5. You weren't trying to work a 9 to 5, so you were trying to get free money.
It didn't work, and it only got worse.
Maddie's lawyer then explained how being exposed ruined Maddie's life.
At the gym, she's had people approach her and verbally accost her. She has been at the store where she's been flipped off and cursed at and yelled at.
Although those who were deceived still demanded extra punishment.
I hope Maddie Russo is held responsible. I hope Maddie Russo has to spend a great deal of time in jail. I hope Maddie Russo has to pay restitution. She preyed on my emotions and my giving nature.
The judge determined that Maddie had shown remorse.
I doubt that you will ever commit a crime like this again.
But still charged her with first-degree theft. As a result, Maddie was given a 10-year suspended prison sentence, 100 hours of community service, a $1,370 fine, and she was ordered.
Nah, she needs a bigger fine than that. She needs to pay it back. Everyone back.
Repay $39,000 to those who
okay, that's good.
donated to her GoFundMe.
That's good.
However, her donors still weren't happy. As a pancreatic cancer patient who donated to her, GoFundMe refunded the money. This sentence is appalling. She lied to the court. This was for greed, not her family. To cause people to hesitate to help is the reason she should be in
How would
jail.
I even help your family?
Judge/prosecution, you failed. Maddie Russo has since disappeared from the internet.
Damn. Bro, that's actually annoying, bro. Bro, that whole video annoyed me, bro. Like, she really did that. Damn. I'm gonna put the original video in the description. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible. Lately, I've been busy, so I haven't really had time to film videos, but let me know what y'all want me to react next. I'll catch y'all later.